our tracking is purely IMU based. IMU tracking has both big advantages and disadvantages. One of the big disadvantages of IMU tracking is drift. Drift happens because the gyroscope, which means the rotation measuring thingy, will always be slightly off from reality. And over time, this error builds up, becoming more and more apparent. We combat this drift by three-dimensionally measuring the direction of Earth's magnetic field. Think of it like a compass, but a lot cooler and more advanced. Because Earth's magnetic field only drifts in a time period of decades, this is as good as no drift at all. It seems other competing IMU-based full-body tracking solutions hasn't fully managed to create good compass calibration algorithms, creating a bad name for it. We don't blame them. We spend tons of time on our algorithm to make sure it's up to par with professional magnetic field measuring equipment. It was not an easy task getting it to where it is today. However, we'd like to clarify that in our case, it works well enough that you can stay in VR throughout the entire battery life of the tracker without any perceivable drift. Battery life is a big thing for us. There's really nothing more annoying than having your trackers die mid-session. We went all out on getting a really long battery life. We achieved this long battery life not by putting a giant battery in the tracker, but by optimizing the hardware design. Not only were we very careful to pick chips that had a low power consumption, but we also wrote the firmware to be as efficient as possible and run on the lowest possible clock speed. Size matters, in this context at least. Thanks to fully custom hardware, we've been able to make the trackers absolutely tiny. And opting for a very energy efficient design gave us the opportunity to not put a massive battery in the tracker, but still retain a very long and satisfactory battery life of over 20 hours. Our FAP engine is what truly sets our tracking quality apart in the IMU full body tracking scene. The FAP engine is our programming socks powered secret sauce. With this, we've managed to achieve very natural looking motion, low scaling effect, otherwise often seen on other IMU-based solutions, and in general being able to provide a smooth and uncomplicated user experience. Since this is secret sauce, there's not much to go into here, except look at reviews and demos, and you can be the judge of how well it does. Quality of life features is another thing we spend a lot of time on. One-time tracker calibration is a quick and easy 10-second process, which you will have to do to each tracker before the first time you use them. This is done to combat drift and provide the long play sessions without any drift. The charging dock is a very simple thing. Simply a dock where you can put all the trackers to charge without the cable clutter or dedicate a USB hub you'd otherwise rely on. Our body calibration is literally as simple as setting your height in our software. That's all really. Our dongle means that you don't have to rely on any router or Bluetooth adapter to have the right version or support the correct standards and bandwidth, unlike some other solutions. You can always be sure our dongle will connect our trackers without issues. And on top of that, the dongle runs the FAP engine, alleviating the PC and giving it some more headroom to run your games. We're a small team of 4 people, and we really need all the support we can get to get this project off the ground. Anything you could contribute to this project, be it pledging for a kit or just some socks, or even just spreading the word, all help is very much appreciated. Other than that, reasons to support this project are, we think VR is pretty cool and want to contribute to the future of VR tech. Some of us have a crippling addiction to coffee, and, just supporting a smaller company to bring more competition to the market.